going out to YouTube as well. So hello to like everyone really. So just a little bit about myself. This is not going to be very long because my dad is actually in the butchers, but I thought I would come along and just do like a 5 minutes or so, say, live, and that to tell you a little bit about myself and what I do, kind of thing. So, my name's Michelle Townsend, and I am a life coach, and I specialize in helping parents with children with autism and other learning disabilities and that. And my background is actually, say, in working with kids and young people with learning disabilities and autism. And I first got started working with children actually back in 1995, doing sports coaching. So I was doing sports coaching with kids 5 to like 18, and I was only 15 at the time. So that was really, really good. It was really interesting and that to do. And of course, I had my own disability. I had a speech impairment when I was younger, and coaching, sports coaching, actually made me say really kind of like confident, like in myself. So I was really confident. Eventually, coaching like a whole group of people and that. But what I really I did love was the actual one-to-one and working with children with all kinds of disabilities and that. And really speaking, it was kind of getting to know them within that 1 hour and a half. And some of them I had like every single week. So now, I'm a mum of two. I've got twins, and I've got a daughter and a son. Now, my son has autism and global development, and my daughter has a very mild global development. And if you don't know what that is, I will do another video on that. But yeah, basically, I just really wanted to tell you that because it's really important that you know where I'm coming from. Now, I'm coming from a place where, yes, I've had like the speech impairment, and I could tell you a lot about that. When I was younger, being bullied and stuff like that. But it was, if I'm being kind of, I say, bullied and going to a special needs like a school, taught me the value of communication. Now, my son is non-verbal. My son is non-verbal. He doesn't talk, but he does communicate. He communicates in a way that we understand. And to anyone else who maybe I don't know him, what was it? They would find it really hard to communicate with him. But we know him inside out through what was it? We are encouraging him to use PECS, Makaton, and he's doing really well in that. So yeah, and if you've got any questions either here or on YouTube, then please put them in the comments and I can answer them. I've only got a short window because, like I said, my father is in the butchers, and it's very kind of important that we finish on the proper time. So. So, yes, I am a life coach. I started life coaching when I was 27, but like I said, I really started to coach when I was a 15 years old, working with kids with special needs, and I kind of had the whole career really of working in colleges, in special needs schools, and that. Even to a point where I got so fed up with my as a job working for someone else, I decided it was my ha moment that I needed to get out of working for someone else and I needed to work for myself. So what I done was that I basically um, set up a day center for people with learning disabilities and like autism back in 2012. And what happened then was that we got people in and that, and it was amazing. It was amazing to be a director of that company. It was amazing to see people being happy and that with their say services and that. And so, for like, for myself, I was really happy. 2015 came and I kind of left. What was it? My own company. I had a business partner, and basically we didn't see eye to eye. And instead of just moaning about it, I just said, "Look, what was it? Um, I'm really trying to start a family, and that so I'm going to leave." What was it? And we left on kind of good terms, so that's always a good thing. Um, and yeah, so I had a business, and then what was it? I left like my own kind of business to kind of have like my own, I say, family. And then I got pregnant in December of 2015, and Matthew and Rebecca was born July, what was it, of 2016, and they are 5 years old now. And so since they've been born, what was it? I haven't done any work, and it's just really kind of like in the last few months, I've kind of thought to myself, I need to do something like with my life. And I got this qualification. I got a life coaching qualification, but I'm not doing anything with it. And so, like, I just thought, yeah, I'm going to do life coaching again. And so what I done was that I kind of took some small courses and that, and then I found like my niche, and it's parents with children with special needs, because they need to like, uh, I mean, being a parent myself, I know that kind of like offloading is really important. And sometimes when we talk to our parents or our friends and that, they don't really understand. But if you got a coach who will say, okay, so what's been happening this week then? What do you want to talk about, say, this week? And then they can say, well, it's been a really tough week because this and this and this. And it could be that they had a meeting which didn't go very well, with like education psychologists. It might be that they are fighting something that they need to get, and that didn't go according to the plan. And so emotionally they are tired, and they're tired of fighting and that. It could well be that their son or daughters had like a terrible kind of week of meltdowns and stuff. And so the inside here, it's kind of like you get so like stressed, and I'm talking from my own experience here, so I know what it feels like. You get stressed up to here with kind of like the meltdowns, which are caused by sensory things that we can't control for our kids with autism. And so what happens is that they have a meltdown. We feel kind of guilty because of that meltdown, but we shouldn't, because literally, most of the time it's not, what was it, the parents as a fault, unless, what was it, you say a trigger word, then that might set off. But even that, I wouldn't say is, the parents' fault. What was it? And I felt this loads with my son, like, feeling guilty because, I might have said something in the wrong way and that. And then when looking back at it, I'm kind of thinking to myself, well, actually, it's not my fault. What was it? He doesn't understand, what, say I said it, because he's only 5. And so thereby, what was it? He doesn't really understand. And uh, see, I've worked with so many kids and young people, I say, with like autism, that if you say kind of no to them, that triggers them off. And so we need to be careful with our words and that. But sometimes, like as parents, it's very easy for like petitioners and care staff to say, well, don't say no, yeah, because that might set them off, and it's a negative kind of word. But sometimes we understand about that, but sometimes in life just comes on, and guess what? No, what is it? Your son or daughter's doing something that they shouldn't, and you just say, no, don't do that. And so the worst that can happen is that maybe they have a tantrum, or maybe they have a what was it? No, what was it? A meltdown. But you didn't mean to say that, so thereby, you should go, oh well, yes, in that moment I said that, but it shouldn't matter. He will calm down, and then everything will be good. And so when people come to me and they say these things, what was it? We always what was it? We speak the truth. Was it? I'm a real person. We are real. We are in real situations, and that there's no kind of like I say BS, and that there's no kind of like cures for autism or nothing. But what we do in our sessions is we talk mainly about the parent and how they are feeling, because I'm coaching them and that about like anything that is happening like in their life. So it could be related to their child, like with like the additional need, say like autism, um or it could well be something to do with their career. Maybe they want to start like about working again. No, maybe their health. No, I had one client just recently. We went through the wheel of life, which I'll do a totally training about on here if you want me to. And we went around the circle and that, and health was low. But when we look into that, and we explore that more, and then a idea of kind of came to my head, and I was like, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much sleep do you get like each night? Oh, I only get 4 hours. On a scale to like a 10, how do you feel when you wake up tired? So we knew that she was tired, and that in itself can cause a lot of issues. And so we was trying to work out then how better she could have more sleep, and she made a like action plan, and I'm pleased to tell you that she's taken some action. She's got a long way to go, but she's taken like some of like the action that we kind of talk about, um, just habits, because it's really easy to get into bad habits. It's really hard to break those say habits, and so what we need to do is that we need to just go very, very slowly, like into creating new habits. So for her, it was having like a shower or a bath in the evening, not eating after like say 9 o'clock, having like a milk with honey in, and then going to bed and listening to like a podcast that would help her like get off to sleep. And of course, like any like issues that she had, like any thoughts and that, she would write down as well. So these was powerful, very, very powerful, like action plans. And she's had more than like a 4 hour sleep. I'm pleased to say that she's now, I say, getting 6 hours. So that's really, really good, isn't it? I think that's a fantastic result for her. And let's hope that she can get more sleep, because like often or not, sometimes we have sleep, say 6 hours sleep here, but then we may only have like 5 or 4 hours here. Parents with kids with like autism, we tend to, oh, my phone's overheating. That's because I'm in the sun. I'm going to put you down here. Let's see. I'm sorry, the steering wheel's in the way now. There's nothing I can do. But it's one of those things. And but, but I absolutely love working with new parents. I just really enjoy it. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. Next time I do like a live, I will be probably at home and not in my car. And if you've got any questions, please do leave them in the comments and that. And I will see you very, very soon. Take care and thank you for watching. Bye for now.